Hey everyone, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee, and it's me, Banshee, for my Material Matters segment. You know, it's your weekly keys to tarot success in business, education, and finance. Didn't quite say that right, did I? Your weekly tarot keys to success. Okay, just a little backwards. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope we weathered some of the, I don't want to say storms from last week because that is a bad analogy with all the bad weather going on. So just hope that everything is going well in your material world. All right. So today we're experimenting with the Seed and Sickle deck again. I'm going to show the Dawn book in the Seed and Sickle deck. There are two booklets. We're going to draw a card for the dawn and a card for the dusk. And the dawn is what's happening in the outer world, you know, the real world. And the dusk is more about our emotions and our inner realm. All right. Let me cut the cards. And let's see what we get. I'm going to try to find the seed card first. Ooh, it's a nice one, I think. Apple. Very, very nice. We're going to read that right now. And that is number 53. Wow. Not so long ago, you set out on a path with a goal in mind. Now, after all your hard work, determination, and passion, you're so close to completion that you can almost taste it. But a hitch has pushed you back a few steps, undoing some of your progress. Don't let frustration convince you to throw it all away. Have patience. Untangle the knot in front of you and accept that delays are inevitable. Success will be just as sweet tomorrow as it would be today. That's a good point to remember right there. So let's see what our Dusk card has to say. Well, that came up right away. They're red and, you know, the Dusk card is cards that show up in reverse, and this is the Dandelion in reverse. That's number 33. So, so interestingly enough, what's in the way? Weeds are in the way. Or so it would seem. Let's take a look at the Dusk book and read what that has to say about weeds. Oh, this is saying all that hard work to bloom is over. Things have finally settled down and you've just about caught your breath. But fate has different plans for you. There's an unexpected wind on the horizon, waiting to sweep you up and upend everything you've put in place. Maybe that's the obstacle that was talked about there, you know, little bump in the road. The urge may arise to fight it, but how about surrendering to chaos for once and letting it blow you onto a different path? You might find that things look even clearer upside down. It's interesting. There's a little bit of a hanged man message in that card there. So, you know, on your way to the goal, you may encounter headwinds. You may encounter issues that kind of hold you back and either pull you in a completely different direction, which may end up proving more beneficial, or, you know, you just got to get your feet back on the ground and move forward again towards your goal. All right, everybody. I like the messages for today. How about we move on for the readings for the collective? And before we do, I always give the astrological forecast, what's going on in the stars, just some of the main highlights. And really not a lot this week, but there is some biggies. One unfortunate biggie. December 19th through 25th is the week that these readings are good for. And the moon is traveling from Gemini, Cancer. It's going into Cancer today on the 19th and will be in Virgo by week's end. I'll just put these cards away. Sadly, December 19th, Venus is going retrograde. Unfortunate thing for Christmas week. Sun is going into Capricorn though. Woohoo! Happy birthday to Capricorns. And winter solstice and sun in Capricorn occur on December 21st. And of course, as we all know, December 24th and 25th, Merry Christmas Eve, whatever you celebrate it, and also happy solstice. Blessed Yule to all my pagan friends.
Jesus was a Capricorn.
Jesus was a Capricorn. There you go, Mr. O. Got to fist bump him on that one.
I think Chris Christopherson said that.
Okay. All right. Well, I wouldn't know, but you would. Okay. So let's get to our reading, shall we? And we're starting with our air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading is for you for the week ahead. What winds are blowing your way, little air sign friends? Just don't let it sweep you off your feet. Hold your own, hold your ground. And let's see what the tarot has in store for you. It's going to be a shorter week for all of us. You know, I think a lot of us are going to have days off by week's end. That'll be something to really look forward to. Let's see if the cards reflect that. All right. Oh my gosh. Your focus for the week ahead is the Fool. This is Banshee's unofficial material matters card. Card of adventure, card of gambling, card of risks. It seems to come up quite often, like we're ready to jump in and take a chance on something. Want to apply for that job that you felt you had no chance for? Go for it. Want to, make a suggestion at work to improve productivity or workflow? Go for it. You taking a chance. Well, it's too late. I think the students are done for the semester, but if not, you're going to take a chance on something at year's end here, and we'll go for it. Maybe some of you are thinking of a different career path or a course of study. Maybe it's time to take that leap of faith. So that's the focus for the week ahead. How best can you prepare for that focus? Well, we have the Ace of Wands reversed here. That's not a happy sign. But I think basically what it's saying is don't let setbacks hold you back from taking risks or chances. Learn from those setbacks. Learn from them as you go forward, because then you'll know what risks are actually worth taking. So there. All right. So what about people this week? This is such an awesome card for this particular week being a holiday week. So people will be very cooperative this week. People might be in a mood to reminisce. Maybe there'll be workplace parties. I know that with COVID, a lot of people may be still keeping separate. So maybe it'll be like on Zoom or something like that. But there's a lot of looking back and looking fondly back at the past and reminiscing about good times or better days, or, maybe to things when certain maybe people who have left and, people are reminiscing about them now. So all in all, very congenial atmosphere. And the final card, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? Well, I sense a little imbalance by week's end. We have Justice. Justice is reversed here. And because I really don't see any problems dealing with people this week, I'm not going to go the route of it being, let's say, a loan or something doesn't come through, unfair treatment. I'm not sensing that. I'm really getting the feeling that this is about imbalance. So by week's end, you're kind of thrown off your game. Everybody is taking it a little bit easier this week. So maybe just not a lot is happening. I also know that, there is some COVID issues going on worldwide, and some countries like Britain, some restaurants are, and even in the US, some restaurants and Broadway shows and things like that, they're shutting down or they're limiting audiences because of the spread of the new variant. So, I think by week's end, there's just a little bit of topsy-turvy imbalance going on. And it just could be because of the holidays as well, making the week shorter, and you had so much more to do. So let's take a look at this again really fast. The Fool is saying challenges await you. And don't let past setbacks hold you back from taking risks that might be beneficial. If anything, look back before you take that leap at some of your old setbacks and see if there isn't some advice or, something you can take away from that, so that when you take this leap, you are forewarned and forearmed and ready for whatever you might face when you reach the bottom of that precipice. People around you are in a very congenial mood, reminiscing. Maybe people are giving each other little gifts, and there just seems to be a nice camaraderie going on here. And it could be holiday parties, a holiday spirit. And ultimately, though, by week's end, I feel like things are just a little off kilter, a little imbalanced. I feel nothing very, very serious here at all. But you are definitely interested in making a move. I'm not sure if you're actually going to take it this week, if you're still going to be working towards it. But I feel, air signs, something new may be coming towards you soon. Good luck with that. And Merry Christmas to you, and blessed Yule. All right. Hey, fellow fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's see what's cooking for us. Hopefully, great tasting baked goods. 'Tis the season for baking for sure. It's a lot of fire energy going on right about now. One more. All right. All right. Your focus for the week ahead, fire signs. Hey, it's the Page of Wands. There may be some good news this week. Maybe there's some bonuses coming, some Christmas bonuses. Maybe some new business, some new startup is taking off. It looks like definitely some positive things. Maybe a new project. You get approved to take on some new assignment or task or goal. This is awesome start, fire signs. Let's see how best you can prepare for that focus. It's interesting. So we've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. So I guess, when contemplating this new venture, goal, project, bonus, whatever, I would say it's not about a bonus. It's probably about the others. You may want to think about it a little bit. You may want to give it a lot more forethought. You don't want to go into this, there's a crude word I could say, but I don't want to say it. You don't want to go into this without the proper knowledge, training, etc. You want to be prepared for whatever it is that's coming your way, and make sure that this is right for you, that it's a good fit for you. If some of you fire signs are getting a new job or something like that, make sure this is really, you're up for that challenge, that you know what you need to move forward. So the Queen of Wands is a little bit of an admonition there. Are you feeling, you need to prepare more for something? You need to analyze something more? Oh dear, what about people this week? We have the Lovers fire signs. The Lovers is reversed. Looks to me like there could be some parting of ways this week. At the end of the year, a lot of times people switch jobs, leave their jobs, retire. So maybe the fact is that there's a lot of shifting going on right now. And so there's just, there's a lot of, I don't want to say inequities in the workplace, but it just seems like there's a lack of balance here too. And that, you might be saying goodbye to some people. I just feel that when I see that card in this position. So there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you fire signs this week. Wow. The Eight of Swords is up, is reversed. So I would say, but that's on the up and up is what I really think I was headed, because the Eight of Swords reversed is indicating that you suddenly have, the confidence and the courage to move forward now, move forward. I think it's a little bit tough going here. I'm getting a picture here of something that might be appropriate for some of you. It may not relate to all of the fire signs, but I wonder here if a new opportunity is coming about because somebody has retired or left and you're being asked to move into their slot or position. And this is why we have the Queen of Swords reversed here. The Queen of Swords might be saying, are you ready for this? Do you feel prepared? You're doubting yourself. You're not sure if this is the right decision or what decision you should make. But ultimately, I feel like by week's end, you will move forward with confidence. If this is, talking specifically to you, whoever this may be relating to. Otherwise, for you fire signs, it looks as though there is some good news coming about a business, enterprise, job, perhaps an investment, and you will have some questions or concerns, or maybe some doubts, some doubts about things, and maybe you're going to want to look at the fine print and the details a little bit more before you sign. Don't just sign on to something or agree to something without knowing everything about it. Because ultimately, see, with this Lovers reversed here, I'm looking at it as people leaving. People may be leaving and moving on around you, causing a little bit of disruption. Perhaps you're being, one of your advisors is retiring, a financial advisor if it's from that realm. But the other thing is Lovers may indicate that, it may have something to do with this. Maybe you're questioning, what people are trying to get you to sign on to here. So be aware of that, with that Queen of Swords reversed there as well. But ultimately, I feel like you're going to confidently move forward this week. You're breaking through barriers or things that you felt were holding you back. But most of those things, as we know with the Eight of Swords, is up here in your head. All right, that's what I have for you fire signs. Good luck with that. And you know what? I need my water. And as we know, that means it's time for the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Let's hope nothing is going down the drain for you this week. Okay. Your focus for the week ahead. Well, look who's here. It's the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a bright water signs. What a great card for you. So the High Priestess indicates to me this is a time to connect, connect with the other realms, connect beyond the veil. And Sonny almost got on the table. I diverted him. And, also Spirit might be trying to work in tandem with you right now. I feel like with the veil being really thin, water signs, and you guys being very, very intuitive souls at heart, you should be able to connect, and maybe you're receiving some messages from the other side right now. This is a sure sign, however, in this week ahead, that you can trust your gut, you can go with your gut, and, really, I think your intuition is going to be right on target on things. So, how best can you prepare for that focus? This is really interesting that we have this card here, the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles can often be about family money. So maybe for some of you who are starting up businesses, you may be looking for a loan or some help from family members. It's possible also, if you've hit hard times right now, that you might be looking for a little bit of help and support from the family around you. But also, seeing this paired up with the High Priestess, I can't help but think that possibly some ancestors from the other side are trying to reach out to you right now and give you some advice that may help you in the material realm. It's very interesting. So what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Well, I don't think any of that. The world is reversed here. I do believe that, this is, like I said, this is a short week for many people. It's holiday time. Are people really into completing their assignments and projects? They've got only 3 days. You've got only 3 days. So, and also, this is the time of year when a lot of people go on vacation. So if you're trying to contact key people, talk about your financial affairs or whatever, this might be a very difficult time right now. So don't sweat this one too much, water signs. I think that's what's going on here. And ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? I do see that, there are people around you who are recognizing, that you are a true leader, a person who really gets the job done. And also, so there might be some rewards. Maybe there's possibly some bonuses or some acclaim. Often again, at the end of the year, a lot of people get rewards, awards, credit for job done. Another thing is this could indicate teamwork. It's possible too that by week's end, you may be working hard with other people to complete things so you can all enjoy a restful, long holiday weekend. All right, so let's look at this again. Definitely something intuitive going on here. I swear it could be ancestors connecting with you, but whatever the case may be, look for signs, synchronicities, or messages from spirit. Trust your gut and intuition. If something doesn't seem like a good investment, don't take that risk at this time. If a business deal seems a little bit shady, well, if you really have doubts, don't sign on that bottom line. Ultimately, I feel people around you are feeling that, hey, we can always get Monday's another day. They're already looking ahead to the holiday beyond, to next Monday. And I feel like things are just not going to get done. However, the people are going to be working hard with you this week. Make no bones about it. There is teamwork. It's just that there's more of a party atmosphere right now. And also, I think by week's end, you yourself might be recognized in some way for the work that you do. Either coworkers shout you out or bosses shout you out. Maybe you get a little bonus, a little bit of recognition. It sounds pretty good. It sounds like a positive week ahead for you. Water signs. Good luck with that. Hey, Earth. What's shaking? I think I used that one too much. Do you feel grounded?
Hit the road.
Hit the road. I'll come up with more for you, Earth signs. More silliness. All right, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You know this is for you. Let me give it one more good shuffle. All right, let's see what we have for you, Earth signs. Ignore background noise. 10 of Pentacles is reversed for you. So we have a repeat card here, or signs. Okay. All right. Well, money is tight right now. Family money might be tight right now. And maybe you're a little bit concerned about that. And especially with the holidays here, I hate to see that. So, there's some there, but the whole point is, what is wealth really? Is wealth just about the objects we have, or is wealth also include the people we surround ourselves with, and of course, the families that we've been born into? So, if all else fails, you have each other. And I feel here this isn't saying you're going to lose money necessarily this week, but I feel that money is tight right now. So let's not go overboard. There's other beautiful ways to celebrate the holidays than to always spend a lot of money. And how best can you prepare for this focus this week? Work harder? Oh my. Well, work harder on, your financial affairs. Work harder about keeping them in order, maybe saving better so that you don't fall short at this time of year, if that's the problem and that's what's really going on here. I mean, I'm not sure that's what's really going on. It could also mean that maybe you have to put in a few more hours somewhere, to make ends meet. Wow. We got our second 10 in the reading, and it's a good one. What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? You have the 10 of Pentacles upright. So rest assured, earth signs, whatever you are going through, people are there with you. Your family is there to support you. Your family loves you, and or your tribe, your work tribe. Everybody is kumbayaing and saying, we'll get through this. We'll get through this together because we are a team. So will there be forward or backward movement, or no movement at all? This is a funny card to end with, and maybe not because it's reversed, but we have the King of Pentacles here. He always pops up as well in a lot of our readings. The laid back King of Pentacles, though, is reversed. So how do I read this on a holiday weekend when it's a short week for so many people, and he's slacking off and kind of sitting on the sidelines? As much as you want to work harder, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe you don't. Maybe you should just take it easy. Maybe like everybody else, you should just enjoy the week and not worry so much about making money. But I will give you a caveat here. Don't take your eye off of things to the extent that you actually lose money. So be aware of that and just kind of try to keep track of where you are at and standing. Let's go through this again because it's kind of interesting. So we have the 10 of Pentacles paired with this 8 of Pentacles here, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So it looks like family money is tight. It looks like, if you were depending on somebody, say for a loan or investments or getting extravagant presents, maybe it's not going to happen. And it's time to really enjoy and value what's more important, the family and the people you surround yourself with. And that goes for the workplace too. Basically, you might have to put in some extra hours, or you've been contemplating this. Do I need to work harder? Do I need to work more? I think if anything, you really need to work on just managing your finances and resources and not worry about that. And family is and your workplace is very understanding about where things are right now. Everybody's in a festive mood, in a joyful mood, in a celebratory mood, and it's that kind of mood. I like to think in a way the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Cups is the perfect card for Christmas in a way, because it's about family getting together and loving each other and enjoying their company. Best case scenario. And ultimately, it does show you kind of, slacking off by week's end, not much happening. And hopefully, my one caveat is just don't lose money in the process. Make sure everything is where it should be, and then take it easy. Just take it easy and don't expect big gains this week. That's what I have for you, Earth signs. Interesting readings for all of you this week. Well, I Usually we have announcements at this time, but really, I don't have any today because, well, I have one. I have one because it's special. I want you to be sure to join us if you are available on Christmas Eve because we're having a special show called Charles Dickens' A Christmas Tarot. So if you join us for this special show, you'll get a 3-card reading from the Ghost of Christmas Past, Christmas Present, and Christmas Future. And it'll be awesome fun, and we hope to see you there. And other than that, I'm sure Mr. O sitting here, my producer, and I want to wish everybody a blessed Yule and a very happy Merry Christmas. Take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.